Hello everyone, welcome to Everything CRE. I'm Rowan. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I wanted to make this short video today on the basics of commercial real estate, just kind of what it is, some financial metrics to look out for, nothing super high level. Later on, we'll make a video on the advanced financial metrics as well as putting together pro formas, financials, things like that, and how to analyze properties with case studies. But like I said, for now, we're just going to get into the extreme basics. So first off, what is commercial real estate? Well, simply put, it's any property that is used primarily for business purposes. So these are going to be office buildings in metropolitan areas, whether it's skyscrapers or suburban office parks, retail centers. That's going to be things like grocery stores or small little retail shops, clothing stores, gyms, etc. Multifamily over 5 units, so that's going to be those big apartment buildings, as well as industrial properties, so distribution centers, warehouses, etc. Within these property types, there's different classes of properties. So there's class A, B, and C. Class A properties are usually the most expensive and they're in the most kind of prized areas of wherever you are. Class B is going to kind of be a mixture of class C and A, where they're decent properties, maybe they're a little bit older, require a little bit of work, things like that. Those are usually going to be kind of on the average price side. And then looking at something like a class C property, those are usually going to be the distressed properties, the ones that are maybe vacant or need a lot of work, maybe have some, structural issues, things like that. Those will usually require kind of a lot of work to have them generate income long term. Kind of some basic things that you're going to want to understand about commercial real estate getting into it is just some basic terminology. Leases is a big one. Understanding what a lease is, how they're structured, things like that we'll get into in a later video, how to negotiate leases properly, as well as some basic financial metrics, cap rates, net operating income, things like that. Cap rate isn't used as a key financial metric when looking at investment properties, but it is a very easy way to tell which properties are overpriced or underpriced in any given market. That kind of works in unison with the net operating income. Net operating income is going to be the income that the building generates after all of the expenses, but before your debt payments, like mortgages, things like that. Some of the more advanced financial metrics that we're going to get into as these videos progress is going to be things like debt service coverage ratio, which just measures a property's ability to cover its debt obligations to a bank. Loan to value ratio basically is something that the bank will look at to figure out, based on what the building costs, how much money that they're willing to give you to actually purchase said building. We'll kind of get into that in a later video, how to figure that out and speak to lenders and find out kind of what that number looks like. It does vary from person to person. So the next one is going to be cash on cash return. This is a metric used to figure out, based on the amount of cash actually put into the property, how much money is being earned, and it'll be expressed as a percentage. Those videos will come out again at a later date, and we'll get into some key financial metrics. Commercial real estate as a whole does go further than just buying a property and then just collecting income, right? It is something that requires a lot of effort, something that requires a lot of activity, speaking with the tenants, dealing with issues, stuff like that. You can hire a property management company to kind of help deal with some of those issues for you. But for the most part, if you're looking for something that is just extremely passive and you can just put your money into and just kind of sit back and collect checks, most likely commercial real estate is not going to be the thing that you're going to want to do. So definitely do some research beforehand and figure out if that's something that you want to pursue and if being a landlord is something that you are interested in doing. Thanks for watching the basics of commercial real estate. If you want to see those videos down the line, a little bit more advanced stuff, we're going to get into some, kind of heavy calculations, looking at particular case studies. If you have anything that you want to see in particular, leave a comment, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More videos are coming out later. I appreciate you watching. Thanks, guys.